How you doing? My name is Dr. Sami BAYA. Please welcome back to my YouTube channel. How to know a narcissist is completely finished with you. How to know if a narcissist is completely finished with you. Now, number one is lack of communication. When a narcissist is completely finished with you, they often cut off all forms of communication. For instance, if they suddenly stop responding to text calls or emails without any explanation, it indicates their disengagement. Narcissists are typically not inclined to offer closure or explain their actions. When a narcissist is completely finished with you, you'll see indifference to your presence. If a narcissist shows complete indifference to your presence, it is a strong sign they have moved on. For example, if you encounter them in public and they act as if you are invisible, it is a deliberate attempt to show that you no longer matter to them. Also, increased engagement with new sources of supply. It's another sign that a narcissist is completely finished with you. Narcissists often seek validation and attention from new sources. So if you notice them actively engaging with new people or posting about new relationships or activities on social media, it signifies they have replaced you with someone else to fulfill their needs. Narcissists also have disregard for past memories when they are completely finished with you. When a narcissist is finished with you, they may disregard shared memories and experiences. For example, if they no longer acknowledge or mention events that were once significant to both of you, it reflects their attempt to erase the past connection. Narcissists are completely finished with you if you see passive-aggressive behavior. Narcissists often use passive-aggressive tactics to show their disinterest. This could manifest as them making derogatory comments about you or your past relationship in subtle ways, such as in social media posts or in conversations with mutual acquaintances. Narcissists are completely finished with you if they change in social media activity. A significant change in a narcissist's social media activity can indicate they've moved on. For instance, if they suddenly stop posting about your mutual interests or remove posts that included you, it might be their way of signaling that you are no longer a part of their life. A narcissist is completely finished with you if there is no effort to reconnect. Narcissists rarely make an effort to reconnect once they've moved on. So if they previously enjoyed keeping in touch but have stopped initiating contact or showing interest in maintaining any form of relationship, it's a clear sign they've finished with you. Now, hostile behavior is another sign. In some cases, a narcissist may exhibit hostility or aggression towards you once they're done or completely finished with you. This can include outright insults or hostility, especially if you attempt to re-engage or communicate with them. The other issue is emotional detachment. A narcissist who is finished with you will show emotional detachment. For example, if they previously had a strong emotional connection with you, but now seem completely indifferent or cold, it indicates they've moved on. Again, if the focus is on self-interest, that is clear sign they are completely finished with you. Narcissists often become more self-focused when they are done with someone. If they are suddenly more engrossed in their own needs, desires, or new pursuits, it demonstrates their shift away from any interest in your well-being or the past relationship. Now, a narcissist is completely finished with you if you see avoidance of personal topics. If a narcissist avoids discussing personal or shared topics and consistently redirects conversations away from anything that involves you, it's a sign they're intentionally avoiding any connection or reminiscence. Now, dismissive attitude is another indicator. If a narcissist pushes off your attempts to communicate or discuss your past relationship as insignificant or unworthy of their time, then that reflects their complete disengagement. Narcissists may also quickly enter new relationships after engaging one with you. For example, if they are seen soon with a new partner or engage in a new social circle, it's a tactic to replace the validation they used to get from you. When a narcissist is finished with you, they might use manipulative games to assert their control or superiority. For instance, they might spread rumors or use you as a topic of gossip to maintain a sense of dominance, even though they are no longer directly involved with you. When a narcissist is completely finished with you, they'll change routine. Noticeable changes in their routine or lifestyle, such as frequent social outings or new hobbies that don't include you, can signal their move away from the relationship. Narcissists often use these changes to distance themselves further. Then there's inconsistency in behavior towards you, which can indicate that they are no longer invested. If their treatment of you becomes unpredictable or seems to fluctuate between cold and indifferent, it suggests they are emotionally disconnected. Feedback from mutual friends can provide clues. If friends or acquaintances mention that the narcissist has talked about moving on or expressed disinterest in you, it reinforces the idea that they have finished with the relationship. Narcissists often emphasize their own self-improvement or personal growth as a way to highlight their progress since ending the relationship. So if they frequently boast about their achievements or new lifestyle, it's a sign of their detachment. Narcissist is completely finished with you if they're ignoring past commitments. If the narcissist ignores or neglects past commitments or agreements made with you, it indicates a lack of respect or regard for the previous relationship. This behavior is often a sign they have moved on and no longer feel obligated. A narcissist is completely finished with you if they have no remorse or guilt. A narcissist finished with you will rarely show remorse or guilt about the end of the relationship. Their lack of emotional response or apology for any hurt caused demonstrates their emotional detachment. If a narcissist actively avoids any conflict or confrontation regarding the end of the relationship, it indicates their complete disengagement. They prefer not to address any lingering issues or feelings. A narcissist is completely finished with you if they're neglecting shared interests. A sudden neglect of shared interests or activities that were once important to both of you can signal that the narcissist has moved on. They may no longer participate in or mention these activities as they no longer associate them with you. Then there's the publicly downplaying the relationship. Publicly downplaying the significance of your past relationship can be a narcissist's way of distancing themselves. They may belittle the importance of the relationship in public or among friends to minimize its impact. Narcissists, when they are completely finished with you, you'll see a significant shift in their priorities, where they focus solely on new interests or people. This indicates that they have moved on from their previous attachment to you. For instance, if they prioritize new hobbies or social circles over past connections, it reflects their disengagement. A narcissist is completely finished with you if there is exclusion from major life events. If you find yourself excluded from major life events or milestones that were once shared or discussed with you, it signals that the narcissist has intentionally removed you from their life narrative. A narcissist is completely finished with you due to flakiness or inconsistency in plans. Frequent flakiness or inconsistency in making plans with you is another sign of disengagement. A narcissist who's finished with you might cancel plans or fail to follow through as a way of avoiding commitment or interaction. They also disregard your feelings. A blatant disregard for your feelings or emotional state indicates that the narcissist no longer cares about your well-being. For example, if they dismiss your attempts to discuss how the end of the relationship affects you, it shows their lack of empathy. A narcissist is completely finished with you because of their focus on their new image. Narcissists may focus heavily on cultivating a new image or persona post-breakup. If they appear obsessed with presenting themselves in a new light or attracting attention from others, it signifies their attempt to move past the relationship with you. Narcissists are completely finished with you when you see withdrawal from shared spaces. Withdrawal from shared physical spaces or environments that remind them of you is a tactic to avoid any emotional triggers related to the relationship. If they avoid places or events you've frequented together, it reflects their attempt to distance themselves. And finally, when a narcissist is completely finished with you, you'll see an nonchalant attitude towards closure. A narcissist who's finished with you will often show a nonchalant attitude towards any attempts at closure or reconciliation. Their lack of interest or effort in providing closure is a clear sign they have emotionally and psychologically moved on. So recognizing these behaviors can help you understand that a narcissist has truly finished with you. And each sign that I've mentioned in this video may vary depending on the individual's specific characteristics and how they manage their relationships. Thank you for watching this video. Please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And don't forget to share this video widely to all those who may need it. Remember, knowledge is power, information is power, and learning is the superpower. Let's build each other up. Let's grow together. Hey, remember, Knowledge is power. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel.